Hey everyone, this is Siddhant and welcome back to another episode of Let's Do Shorts. Today we are talking about Lululemon. Lululemon is legit killing it. It has a revenue of almost $10 billion. Dollars. They're doing this at a 20% profit margin and they're breathing down the necks of Nike and Adidas. And the reason is not what you think it is. There is a single reason why Lululemon has been able to do this, and it's thoughtfulness. Let's do shorts. Lululemon is a thoughtful brand. Everything they do, there's a wave of thoughtfulness behind it. First up, thoughtfulness in product. And we are going back to 1998 for this. Back in the day, athleisure wasn't a thing. Yoga pants were different, and your going out pants were different. Lululemon wanted to create a product that people could go to their yoga class in and then also wear it to work or grab a coffee in. But there was a problem with that. As Lululemon's founder described it, yoga pants had a slight issue of camel toe. And that's what they solved for by mixing nylon and lycra to create a new fabric. They said that, hey, if women can go to a yoga class and then also meet a friend without changing in between, the brand would save them at least 45 minutes every single day. Now, let's fast forward to 2014. This was the first time Lululemon sold to men. But how could they capture this new market? Yes, thoughtfulness. Could they create comfortable pants which you could wear to work without feeling the need to burst out of it? In came the ABC pants. Now, I'm not joking when I say this, but when this first came out, ABC pants stood for anti-ball crushing pants. And the internet is filled with positive reviews about how this indeed is anti-ball crushing. Yes, a wild proposition, but thoughtfulness nonetheless. Cut to 2024, and menswear now accounts for 25% of Lululemon's business. Lululemon doesn't respond to trends, they set them. And it isn't just thoughtfulness in what they are selling, there's also thoughtfulness in where they are selling. Lululemon creates an in-store experience like no other. Inside their stores, they're not selling clothes, they're selling a community. They legit host yoga classes inside their stores. They host fitness events inside their stores and for free. Even if a person is not interested in buying their products, the yoga classes bring a potential customer to their outlets. This was exactly their strategy when they started out in 1998 as well. Lululemon gave yoga instructors space in their stores for free to host classes. This increased footfall and eventually sales. And the thoughtfulness is not restricted to just sales. It extends to after sales. They give customers free hemming services at all their stores without the need of any tags or receipts. You just walk in and get it done, easy peasy. They even replace products if they don't perform as advertised. Who does that? Isn't modern day marketing all about over-promising and under-delivering? Not for Lululemon. And speaking of marketing, there's thoughtfulness in there too. While competitors like Nike and Adidas work with sports personalities with millions of followers or professional athletes at the pinnacle of their sports, Lululemon works with local fitness instructors or even someone with a simple interest in fitness, even if they have just 100 followers. This makes Lululemon's advertising feel more personal, more intimate, more authentic, and definitely more relatable. They always have a touch of thoughtfulness in their communication, which their competitors severely lack. Even the way they communicate discounts is different. Now, Lululemon hates discounting. They are a premium product with premium pricing and they own it. So when push comes to shove and they desperately need to discount, they call it the "we made too much" sale. Yes, they don't tell their customers, hey, we can't sell our products, so we are discounting them. They tell them that, hey, we made too much, so here's a special discount for you. Come get it. Some would say the premium pricing could result in lower demand, but when it comes to Lululemon, the premium pricing makes the brand desirable. When people buy Lululemon and pay a premium on it, they feel like they're part of an exclusive club. They feel good about themselves. You'd never get that with a Nike or an Adidas. But you know what happens to high-priced products? Fake and imitation products get created. When Lululemon dupes were increasing in the market, what did they resort to? Yes, thoughtfulness. Lululemon held a 2-day event called a dupe swap. You bring your fake Lululemon to the event and swap it for a real one. 1,000 people came to this event to swap their dupes. The thought? Let people feel the difference between a fake product and a real product. The idea was that the real product is so superior, people would never want to go back to the dupe ever. Another thing that Lululemon does really well is create scarcity. When you have a high price point, you need to create an impulse in consumers to make the purchase quickly. Lululemon evokes this impulse by creating scarcity. They often mark products as out of stock. These out of stock products are brought back to their website on every Tuesday. What happens on Tuesdays as a result? Customers line up on the website to snatch the product before it goes out of stock again. Impulse driven by scarcity. Lululemon has absolutely nailed it as a brand. The brand is tailor made for people who prioritize fitness and wellness. And you know what's magical about that? Either you already are this person or you want to be this person. And so, in a weird way, Lululemon is for everyone. How thoughtful.